Joel, holding up that sign nice, high and proud.
Absolutely.
How does it feel?
Feels good, I'm really glad that I won the Open so I could sit in the finals, but it's kind of like a blessing and a curse, These guys that were wrestling all day, they were already tuned up, so I had to kind of play catch up. So that's why in the first match I was real sluggish. Second match I felt way better though. That's why I was able to get a throw. But it feels great. Third World Team in a row. Super excited to represent my country, and I'm trying to bring some hardware back. So.
What's the difference between obviously your first two, or you can go even year by year to this moment? Is it more like you just know the learning lessons, or just tell me the differences?
There's definitely a big jump from U17 to U20, but once you make a couple, you already kind of know what you need to do to make another one. So my preparation was always the same as it has been. Thanks to my coaches at the Best Wrestler, I have 4 thank yous to give. I want to thank Ivan Delchev, Georgi Ivanov, Hussein Rachmanov, and Ken Matsui. Those 4 guys, they keep me fine-tuned, they keep me ready to go, they keep me locked in, they keep me in the zone. So, it's not really a big difference, but, in my finals match, I had a really tough kid, Colton. He does everything right on his feet, so I knew it's a brawl on the feet, so my game plan walking into this was to capitalize on parterre, because, I knew it would be really tough to score on him on my feet, so, in my head I was like, okay, I need to conserve some energy here, and, just let it all out on parterre, and so I think that's why, both my matches I was able to capitalize on parterre, just with the game plan that I was following going into it.
And you showed a lot of respect, obviously, at the end. Have you faced him before?
Yeah, I faced him. That was like probably our 4th match. Like this year, I wrestled him at Last Chance. I wrestled him at U.S. Open, and then twice here. And they're all brawls. It's not an easy win. I won my first match today only by 2 points. Sometimes I'll win by 7, but it's never a give me. That kid's super tough, super tight on his feet, really stingy. So but I work too hard in parterre to not get turned, and I also work way too hard in parterre to not to turn somebody. In my head, it's inexcusable if I don't get a turn on somebody, just for how hard I work and how much time I spend in that position. And so, just walking into those matches, all those matches, every time I wrestle them, I just need to capitalize in parterre. That's my time to shine.
You said you won your match by 2 points, 3-1, and then you won your second one, 7-1.
Mm-hmm.
What changes did you need to make in such a short amount of time?
The first match, no matter how hard you warm up, it never gets all the nerves out as like a real wrestling match, So the first match I was like, I'm gonna need to die here a little bit. I'm gonna need to die so at the second match I can come back stronger. After the first match my arms are so tired and my lungs are burning, but when I walked into that second match I felt way more fresher. So my game plan walking into that first match was to let it go the distance, just try and hang on to a short lead so that way it could help with my preparation for my second match, because once you get all those jitters out, once you blow the lungs out, you're good for the rest of the day. And so that's why I said it's a blessing to weigh in and wrestle in finals, but it's also it also kind of hurts because these guys have been wrestling all day, so they're a little bit ahead of you.
In 2022, you won U17 championship. What's your mindset going into the next one?
Just same thing. Just gotta have fun. That's my main focus every time I go on the mat. Is when I can switch my mind from being able to have fun when I wrestle, that's when that's why people like watching me, because I like to have fun when I wrestle. Wrestling's supposed to be fun. It's a game, and so that's my mindset going into Worlds. Just have fun. You can't expect anything of yourself. You can't walk in saying, yeah, I'm going to win Worlds, and, if you go 0-1, then, crush your dreams. But, you just got to walk in, just with the fluid mindset, right? Like, I'm going to have fun, but also you need to be really disciplined. I especially need to be really disciplined with my weight cut. This is not an easy cut, and so, especially weighing in September. But, just overall, leading into Worlds now, just smart weight cut, having fun, and just training hard, and, I'll start to fine-tune my mind as I get closer to competition, but, now it's just time to celebrate, at least for a few days.
You say that you couldn't go into Worlds knowing that you'll win or not. What is your confidence level going into today and even into Worlds?
No matter what tournament I go into, my confidence is at an all-time high. But the reason that my confidence is at an all-time high is because I believe in my preparation. A lot of guys will you know, only take their preparation seriously every couple days, right? They'll be like, okay, I'll lock in this day and I'll lock in, you know, a couple days from now. But, you know, that takes a toll on your mind. You can't lie to yourself, right? You can't say, yeah, I worked really hard these last couple weeks, but deep down in your head, you know, you're kind of half-assing it. And so, you know, that's when, you know, if you don't believe in your preparation, that's when your confidence starts to go down because you don't believe in yourself. So, you know, my mindset is, you know, just how zoned in I can be on my preparation so that when the time for competition comes, I just have a clear mind. I'm not trying to lie to myself, and I just feel, you know, completely fluid, you know, just like water and just free. So, absolutely.